Okay, hi guys, this is Nate with Golf Made Easy. I am short a camera girl today, so I am just doing some short game tips. Won't be a long video, just something really, I've always been really good at chipping. It's probably because I'm in trouble too much and I've always had to be good at chipping. But there's a lot of simple things that go a really long ways when you're chipping, and the main things are going to be setup and where you keep your shoulders. So many people, they hear make it like a putt, make it like a putt. So they set up, they get their shoulders square, and then they take their normal grip and then they press their hands. Well, when I go to try to keep my hands forward now, it's gonna make me do this. I'm either gonna blade it or I'm gonna chunk it. So it's really important that you open your shoulders up, and when you open your shoulders up, you're gonna also let the club sit forward and then put your hands on comfortable, where now it's really easy to keep your wrists solid in front. Now, so if I would set up even with my shoulders open, take my normal grip and then press my hands, now this is really awkward. My left hand's like rolled over, and so what I do is I get the club exactly how I want it, and then I'm gonna put my hands on the side. Now I can easily rock this club straight back, straight through, and just because my shoulders are open a little bit, my shoulders actually work like this as the club works straight back, straight through. Now I'm going to talk to you about one chip shot today, and it's the bump and run. There's a lot of players who love to hit like a 7-iron, but personally I only chip with one club, whether I'm hitting a flop, a mid shot, or a bump and run. I use my 56 degree. The reason is when I hit bump and runs with my 56 degree, I feel like because it does have a little more spin than a 7-iron, it still can release if I let it, but it's going slower. A 7-iron, I feel like I have to hit so soft that it makes me want to decel the club. So I am going to show with a 7 and with a 56, and I'm going to show you my process as I get set up to hit it. So as I get set up here to hit a bump and run, I'm going to play the ball in the back by my back foot. I'm going to take my 56 and I'm going to make it a wall. So now I've shut the face down by putting the hands forward. I'm going to build this little triangle. So instead of having my shoulder and hip square, I'm going to open it up by just taking this toe and this shoulder and turning it out. Now when I do this, it's really important that we're letting our weight sit towards our front leg, and then now once I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and put my hands on the side and make it really easy to get comfortable over this. Now I'm just gonna let the club go straight back. I'm not gonna open the club or anything like that. I want this to be square to square, and if my shoulder's open, it's really easy just to rock back and through and let that go right to the hole. So the important things are that we put the club ahead first, let the shoulder open so we don't look like we're trying to putt and blading them all over the place and chunking them. The setup is truly key. If I just open this up, keep my feet close together, sit the weight a little ahead, now I'm just going to make a wall and then put my hands where I feel comfortable. Now I should just be able to kind of rock my arms back and through and bump them up to the hole. Okay? Now it's a very simple motion. My shoulders are going here to back where they start, here to back where they start, while my club is going straight back, straight through. If I break my wrist at all, that's when we start seeing flaws. So the whole point of the shoulder opening is so we can keep our wrists solid and easily finish through our swing. If I need to hit a big bump and run, I'll take it a little bit bigger back and through, and it becomes really easy. Now, if you're a player that loves hitting the bump and run with the 7-iron, that's fine. Just make sure that you're opening your shoulder still. You know, it's not a putt. I can't get set up to this and have my shoulders square unless I plan on stopping. Now, if I plan on just stabbing them up there, okay, you can achieve that, but that's where your inconsistency comes from. So we're going to do the same thing, even though I have a 7, but now because it's going to roll out a lot more than my 56 does and a lot faster, we need to just make sure that once we open up and we get the club a little bit forward, that we're going to be really soft with this and just go straight back, straight through. And still not a bad shot. It did go a little bit past just because I don't use this club personally. I only use my 56 for better control, but it still is a very easy shot. Now you see when I'm finishing, my wrists are still solid and I'm finishing over here. My chest is finishing open where it started. As long as I don't go here and get this angle, this should be a really easy shot for all of you to start getting a lot more up and downs. I'm just going to finish over here. Alright, thank you guys for stopping in. I'll see you next time.